Hello, learner. I am so happy to see you. You are welcome to Apex Emerald Video CD, designed to improve your speaking ability to meet up with international standard. This is a practical CD that you shouldn't just see, but ensure you practice continuously. This is where you get to be trained on pronunciation, grammar, and intonation. Would also like to urge you to place your orders for our Speak Right workbooks that will give you a practical approach on how to improve your speaking ability, as well as our audio CDs on reading, which will help you have a good reading ability. Would you want to reach us? Please feel free to call these numbers 0903 072 5680 or 0903 860 3377. Would like to hear from you. Now, to the lesson for the day. Have fun and be sure to practice.
Hello dear learner, how are you doing today? My name is Godswell and I will be taking you on an interesting sound today. Are you ready to learn? I am sure you are. This is the first video of this series where we are going to be taking you on how to achieve a good pronunciation of words and how to have a good speaking ability in a way that you sound as good as Mr. Godswell. I'm sure most of you would like to sound this way, wouldn't you? Yes, it is actually commendable when you try to do this all the time. So today we're going to be learning about two sounds, and we're going to be talking about vowel number 1 and vowel number 2. Now these two sounds are quite confusing, and so you want to pay attention so that you can see how you could practice with these sounds continuously. Now the vowel number 1 goes E. Can I hear you try that? Let me hear you say E. One more time. I can't hear you. Louder. Beautiful. So the vowel number 1 would say E. Now all you have to do is make sure your lips are spread and then you try to say E. Okay, that's good. Vowel number 1 is a long sound. So when you're pronouncing this sound, you want to pronounce it in a long way. Now we have some letters that will give us the E sound. These letters are called spelling variants. Now the spelling variants for the E sounds are letter EE and EA. So what this means is most words where you have EE or EA, it will be giving you the E sound. Now let's look at some words with EE given the E sound. We have a word like see. Can you try to say that? Beautiful. Also we have the word meet. Can I hear you? One more time. Okay. Can I hear you say I want to meet with you? Okay, that's beautiful. Now what if we have this word? It's pronounced feet. Can I hear you try? Okay, and the next one would go greet. Can you say that? Amazing, you're doing very well getting the pronunciation of words with this sound. Now let's go to EA, giving us the E sound. When you have the word see, can I hear you try? Okay, I want to believe you're pronouncing it exactly the way I am doing. Also, when you have the word beat, can I hear you say that? One more time. Okay. Now also, when you have the word meet, let me hear you. Okay. And the last word we have is read. Can you say that? Amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're doing pretty well. Now let's look at words with EI given the E sound. Like when you have a word like receive, can you try that? Okay. Also when you go deceive, can you say that? One more time. And also when you go receipt, can I hear you try that? Now, most people would say the word is receipt, pronouncing the letter P, but the letter P in that word is silent. So you just say receipt. Can I hear you try? Amazing. You're doing very well. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay. Now, I want you to pronounce these words with the E sound. When you're done pronouncing, I'm going to be giving my own pronunciation, and then you'll see if you're actually getting the right pronunciation or not. Okay, now let's try out these words we have on the screen. Are we ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now let's look at the pronunciation of these words. The first one should say feed. Can I hear you? Okay. Next one would go needs. Can I hear you try? Okay. Next one is weed. Let me hear you. And the last one we have is breathe. Can I hear you say that? Okay. Now, the vowel number 1 is pronounced as what again? The E sound. Now let's go over to vowel number 2. Now vowel number 2 has the I sound. It's actually pronounced as I. Can I hear you say that? Let me hear you try. I. Can I hear you say I? I. I. Can I hear you say I? Okay. Now most people will say E, but that's wrong. You don't want to say E for vowel number 2. You should say I. Okay, all right, now let's look at the spelling variant that should give us the I sound. Like when you have letter I, letter UI, and then letter E giving the I sound. Okay, now I would like you to listen to these words and try to repeat after me. See if you can get the right pronunciation of words with the I sound. Like when you have the word sit, can I hear you say that? So you don't go saying seat, you should say sit. One more time. Again. Can I hear you say, don't sit on my seat? Can you say that? Okay. Now you don't want to say don't sit on my seat, because that will be totally wrong. The SIT should be pronounced as sit. So you go, don't sit on my seat. Very good. Now how would you pronounce the next word we have there? That is bit. Can I hear you try? I hope you're getting it. Now pronounce it. Let me hear you. One more time. Now if you're not sure, just listen to me. I said bit. Can I hear you try it now? Okay. Alright, now the next word we have there is pig. Can I hear you say pig? Now in this word pig, letter I is giving us the I sound there. Also the next we have is sing. Say sing. Okay, can I hear you say I can sing a song? Okay, I hope you're getting it. Alright, now let's go to words with UI that can actually give us the I sound. And most people don't know, but I want you to master these pronunciation so you can get used to it and then know how to use it when you're pronouncing these words every day. Okay, now the first we have is biscuits. Can I hear you say biscuits? Okay, can you try it again? Can you say biscuits? Can I hear you say I love to eat biscuits? Oh, you're doing amazingly well. I'm so happy for you. Give yourself a round of applause. That's good. Now the next word is guitar. Can I hear you say guitar? Okay, so you go, can I hear you say I love to play guitar? Okay, now the next one we have is guilt. Can I hear you say guilt? Yes, guilt. And the last one we have there is build. Can I hear you say build? Now, most people will say build, but that's totally wrong. So you should say build. Can I hear you try that? Can I hear you say, I want to build a house? Okay, now we're going to take these sentences with the E sound and the A sound. And what I want you to do is to read along with me. I'm going to read first. You try to repeat after me. And then you're going to underline the words with the E sound and also the words with the A sound from the sentences I will be giving to you. Are we ready? Now let's look at the first sentence. The first sentence says, the little girl is very neat. Can we try that? One more time. Good. Now can you tell me the letter saying I there? I'm sure you're saying little, right? Yes, it has the I sound. What about the word having the E sound there? If you're saying neat, then you're totally correct. Okay. Now also, let's look at the next sentence. We have I love eating biscuits whenever I am playing the guitar. Can you try to say that? Good, bravo, you're doing very well. Okay, now let's look at the next sentence. It says, sit on the seat, said the woman. Can we try that? Amazing, I'm so proud of you. I want you to keep practicing the sound of the vowel E and the A, and don't pronounce it as one sound, okay? Now I want you to keep speaking right and keep practicing, and when you've mastered this, you're free to go to the next videos for some more lesson. Hope to see you all sometime later. Take care. Have a wonderful time learning. Hey my dear learners, it feels good to be back again. I'm your teacher, Godswill by name, and today we're going to be taking you on an interesting lesson. Now before we go on, I'd like to revise what we've talked about the previous lesson. Now earlier we treated a vowel number 1 and vowel number 2, and then we learned how we could go about using them in words. Now, I'm so excited to be able to teach you today, and I hope you're ready to learn. Are you? Obviously, you are. Now, have you come across a word you can't pronounce before? Now, tell me, what did you do? Did you skip the word, or did you struggle to pronounce it? Well, if you try to pronounce the word, that is a good effort from you. You shouldn't let the fact that you can't pronounce a particular word deter you from trying to actually get the right pronunciation of the word. So today we're going to learn how you can pronounce words you find so difficult to pronounce before now, and I believe you would like to read fluently as well. So let's see how you can achieve all of this with today's lesson. You see, you can do that by breaking your words. When you have a really difficult word or a long word, you can actually break them into syllables. You see, each word is made up of syllables. Now we can also say a syllable is the smallest unit in which a word is divided. Let me take it again. A syllable is the smallest unit in which a word is divided. Now, how can you break your words into syllables? We're going to be getting right into that right away. Now, you can do that by counting the number of times you say the word. When you want to know how many syllables you have in that word, all you have to do is count the number of times you say the word. The number of times you say the word will tell you the number of syllables you have in that word. Have a look at the monitor here. We have a list of words. Now, I would want you to tell me how many syllables we have in these words. Okay? As I said earlier, The number of times you say a word determines the number of syllables you have in that word. So if I should say knife, how many times am I saying that word? You only heard me saying it once, isn't it? Yes. So that simply tells you we have just one syllable in the word. So it's not really so difficult now, is it? All you have to ask yourself is, how many times can I hear that word being pronounced? Now, the number of times you can hear that word being pronounced, you can simply count your fingers and identify the number of syllables you have in the word. Now, this doesn't work for all words because some words you have to be able to pick out the vowel sounds in them. But for most words, you can simply identify the syllables by just pronouncing them. So we have a list of these other words. We're going to be looking at these words and counting the number of syllables by pronouncing the words together. The first one we have is mistake. Can I hear you say that? One more time. Say, I made a mistake. Beautiful. Now, can you tell me how many syllables do we have in that word? Did you say 3? Okay, if you said 3, then that's totally wrong. Okay, we don't actually have 3 syllables there. We have just 2 syllables in that word. Now let me say the word again. Let me break it into syllable for you. Listen carefully. The word is mistake. 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 So how many syllables do we have there? Oh, we have 2 syllables. That's wonderful. So now you can identify the number of syllables in that word, isn't it? Yes, that is commendable. Now let's have a look at another word. Now we have this word. Looking at this word, I need you to tell me how many syllables we have in this word. If you said 4, that is totally wrong as well. If you said 3, well, that is so correct. You're learning it already. Okay, because that word has 3 syllables and it's pronounced heritage. Can I hear you say that? One more time. So in the word heritage, we have 3 syllables there. Now the syllables are heritage. Can you see that? Let's do it together. Heritage. One more time. Amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on, I want you to have fun while you're doing this, okay? Now let's look at another word. We have this word, which is seeds. Can I hear you say that? Okay, that is commendable. Now, can you tell me how many times are we saying this word? I'm sure you should know this one, isn't it? Yes, it's pretty simple because it has just 1 syllable in it. Yes. Now, this has 1 syllable and it's pronounced seeds. Now, let's have a look at another one. The last word we have there is syllable. Can I hear you say that? One more time. I know you can do better. Good. Now in this word syllable, can you tell me how many syllables do we have there? Did you say 2? Okay, I'm sure you're saying 3 by now because I believe you must have mastered your syllables. So you're totally correct. So we have 3 syllables in that word. Now let's break it into syllables. We have syllable. Let's do it together. Syllable. One more time. Syllable. Beautiful. Give yourselves a speak right clap. Okay, sorry. I actually forgot I wasn't in my classroom. Okay, now normally we have our speak right clap, which goes this way. Speak right. Do you want to try that with me? Let's do it together. Speak right. One more time. Speak right. Bravo. You're doing really well. Now, for you to read fluently, you need to learn to break your words effectively and to be able to count the number of syllables in each word. Now, there's something I would want you to know, which is the fact that words that have one syllable are called monosyllabic words. What do we call them? Okay, so we call them monosyllabic words. Those are those words we say once. Now, words with two syllables are called disyllabic words. Can I hear you say that? Okay, well done. Now, words with three syllables are called trisyllabic words. Can you try that? Okay, now I have an exercise for you. You're going to look at the screen and try to write the number of syllables in each of these words. Are we ready? So I'm going to help you here. I'll pronounce it. So listen to my pronunciation and scream the number of syllables we have in it. Are we ready? Now the first one is whistle. You scream. Okay. Now the next one is blind. Scream the answer. Okay. The next one is challenge. Can you scream the answer? Okay. Next one is success. Okay. I want to believe you're getting it. Next one is usually. Alright. Next one we have is frown. And after that we have chocolates. Next one is village. And the last one we have is team. Okay, now you know what I'm going to do? In order to tell if you actually got the answer right or not, I'm going to pronounce the word and tell you the number of syllables we have in each word. If you missed anyone, then you know that you've not really mastered this lesson and you want to play this video again until you master it, okay? Now the first one is whistle, and that has 2 syllables. The next one is blind, and that has 1 syllable. The next one is challenge, and that has 2 syllables. After that we have success, and that has 2 syllables. Usually comes with 3 syllables. Frown has 1 syllable. Chocolates, that has 2 syllables. And the next one is village, and that comes with 2 syllables. And the last one we have is team, and that has 1 syllable. So I really hope you got it. If you did, kudos to you. Give yourselves a speak right clap. Speak right, bravo. You're learning really fast, and trust me, I am so happy for you. So I want you to keep seeing this lesson on syllables. I have some more interesting lessons I'm sure you would want to learn. So keep learning and keep practicing. See you all in the next lesson. Hello dear learners. Welcome back to the lesson for today. I am your teacher, Godsu by name, and I believe you have been enjoying these lessons so far. And in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about 2 sounds that are quite confusing for many people. As a matter of fact, most people who try to make use of these sounds, they end up confusing both sounds.